Let's check in with Mark DeRosa, who broke them down on MLB Central.
So let's take you through a couple ABs right here. Tommy Pham. Tommy Pham, pause this real quick. 10 for 21 with a couple doubles and a home run. History in the NL Central against him with St. Louis and Pittsburgh. So he was the one guy who actually would rifle his heater the other way to right field. So I wanted to see top first how Tommy Pham was going to have an at-bat. With Nolan Ryan watching, by the way. Ryan Express, run this. 97 black away, you're down 0-1. Okay, he's not deviating from what he does. He'll give the hit to right, so then he buckles you with 89. Buckles you with the slider. Beats you 98. He can go a variety of different ways. Rack that one pitch back for me. Sit right there. So now you're saying to yourself, you're at home plate and you're saying to yourself, if you're Tommy Pham, I've had success against his fastball right now, but he just jelly-legged me on an 89-mile-an-hour slider. Okay? I kind of got to sit in between. But this is the problem with 98. Run it. You can't sit in between. Because once you make the decision to go get it, you're too late and it's by you. And if you chase anything up, pause. You chase anything up, you have no shot. So if you're on the heater, for me, if I was facing Gerrit Cole, I mean, you pray to God that he's not going to throw me a changeup or a real nasty curveball, and you kind of go with that heater slider. And I would have went with the Tommy Pham approach and trying to set my sights down and shoot them up the middle the other way. But this is what it presents itself for a heater. I think this is Paul DeYoung in an interleague game. So run this. First off, you know he's a bully on the mound. He stands in the middle of the rubber, so he doesn't present to being behind the right-handed hitter, and he's not giving you that extra little nanosecond from the right side. All right, let's dive in with a little Travis d'Arnaud. 2 sliders. He gets a 1-1 count. Back that up. That one pitch. Here's the problem. He presents 2 sliders on the outer half, and you're sitting there 1-1. You're like, all right, I'm starting to see that. And then right out of the same tunnel, he low flies a 99-mile-an-hour heater to the outer half quadrant. Run this. You're waiting for that thing to slide off the plate. So now you're sitting there 1-2. Oh, anything that pops up out of his hand that presents itself different than a fastball, pause. You're going to swing at, and that's exactly what Travis d'Arnaud did right there. That ball's probably a curveball off the plate, and he's not going to throw that many times to a right-handed hitter. So let's come out and show you what the curveball looks like. Low home right here. Again, middle of the rubber right there, so not giving away anything. And there's one to Gleyber Torres. Back that up one time. So you would almost have to tell yourself in this situation right here, you can't come off the fastball, can't come off the fastball, run it. I'm on the heater, I'm on the heater, I'm on the heater, I'm on the heater. Where do you see the pop-up of that pitch? It's almost coming right out of his hand. We talk about tunneling and setting guys up. It's exactly what he's learned down in Houston. And then he elevates the heater again, in and up, and there's nothing you can do. This is the difference, though. Back that one pitch up to Willie Adamas, please. Start this AB again, Willie Adamas, right there. Boom. Right there. 4-1 lead, all the chips on the line, 66 pitches. This is what takes him to the elite level for me. It's to throw heaters and heater counts when the whole world knows you're throwing heaters. The one thing all 750 big leaguers outside of the pitchers can usually do and how to get to the big leagues, you better be able to hit a heater. There's nobody getting through the minor leagues because he mashes curveballs. It's fastball, fastball, fastball. What does this guy do against a guy who's having a hot series? Run this. 98 black, can't do anything with it. 97 black away. Now I'm going to elevate 97 on your hands. Now he could go anywhere. No, I'm just going to abuse you with 98 right down the middle. Willie Adamas was probably thinking of 4 pitches, and by the time he had a chance to pull the trigger on the last one, it was already in the catcher's glove. It is awesome. Let's take a look at game 2. Pitch breakdown, 4-seam fastball, slider, knuckle curve, changeup. What stands out at you? Nothing in the middle of the plate. Exactly how it should present itself. All your curveballs to right-handed hitters, stay there right there, Capalbo, real quick. Imagine this. If you're a right-handed hitter, bring that back up for me. Yeah. If you're a right-handed hitter, if I don't want all my curveballs to end up down the way, I want one to pop up here. No, all I get here is a steady diet at 98 miles an hour, and then his sliders present themselves as strikes, and they're just off the plate. All right, bring up game 5. 10 Ks in this one. Let's throw out the random changeup. But again, the MO, nothing's over the heart of the plate, and if it is, it's a 91 mile an hour slider. But for the most part, he just does not miss. And even if he has to miss, it's 98 right down your throat. Really, really, really don't fault the Rays. I think they get on the plane and fly home and just be like, we rolled into a buzzsaw. Wrong man, wrong time. We got the overlay real quick to give you an idea of 3 pitches exploding out of his hand. The 4-seamers got ride, the changeup's got that arm side run, and the nasty slider down and away. It's just too much to cover at too high a velocity. He has to make a mistake. He has to get lazy or lose concentration for one pitch. I am so jacked up to see him go into the Yankee Stadium and try and take down that lineup.